Wait, what's this magic? It says P105D. What is happening here? Hey guys, Car Guru here. Today we're going to talk to David, the Tesla Road Trip Master. Now, David reached out to me via email saying that he happened to be in Massachusetts and wanted to see some of the things I was working on with the Teslas that I have. We're going to talk about the issues that he's had with his car and the 120,000 miles he's driven, various adventures of the 46 states he's been in. But not only that, but he also has a custom dog crate with him. He actually takes his dog with him whenever he goes, and he also sleeps in the car as well. So it just kind of shows off the utility of the Tesla. This is going to be a really good video, guys, so pay attention. After this video, David and I are actually going to remove the battery pack from a salvage Model S that I have that I'll be putting into another vehicle. So stay tuned for that. That'll be in a separate video later on this week. Yes, I'm releasing 2 videos in 1 week, but that's going to be a really interesting video because I'm getting back to the technical aspect of things. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned, watch this vid, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So you put these badges on yourself, obviously, right? The
yes.
P.
The 5 is legitimate from the 85.
Right.
The rest is from eBay and got shipped directly to me from China.
Gotcha. Is there a reason why you wanted to say P105D?
I don't want a genuine badge because I don't want people thinking that I'm trying to pretend that this is really like a P100D or something like that. So I intentionally make a badge that isn't real just to confuse the heck out of people.
Yeah, that confused me. I was like, interesting. Sean, check this out. The lighted T. How did you get this thing to work? Is that a kit or you did that yourself?
That's a kit. Oh, no kidding.
That's kind of neat. So you do you have a trailer hitch as well. What do you do with that?
I've had a bike rack on it.
Okay.
I've driven from Maryland down to Georgia and back with a bike on my back.
So did you make this crate yourself? I mean, you removed the front seat, obviously.
I removed the front seat myself.
Okay.
And I hired a guy who specializes in metal to do the welding. Took a 3x3 steel grid.
Right.
Plastic dipped once it was done.
It's actually kind of neat. So what's
now
this?
There is
what's
a
this?
Hump underneath this seat.
Okay.
And so then I have a wood platform to make it flat.
Right.
And then cushion on top of that.
That's kind of neat. I like that. So when you travel, do you stay in a hotel or do you sleep in the car?
Yes.
You sleep in the car?
Both. Probably 4 out of 5 days is in a hotel. Every now and then I'll sleep in a car. Depends where I am.
Okay.
When I was in northern Minnesota and northern Michigan, I was sleeping in campgrounds because there weren't charging options.
Oh, right.
And so, sleep in a hotel, use a TT30, with an adapter to charge up.
I see.
And I've got a suitcase of adapters, so no matter where I am, if I can find an outlet, I can use it.
Right. When was the last time you were actually, like, home, like where you live? Was it this year?
Yeah, it was this year. No, I was just trying to think which month. So August 16th, I think.
August 16th, you were home last. Interesting. What's your sleeping setup like? Is it essentially just 2 pillows and like a foam mattress? I mean, you don't have to show me if you don't feel comfortable, but I'm just curious. Let's see.
Easy enough to show, though.
All right, so there's stuff in here.
There is stuff in here. You can help me get rid of some of this.
There's things. All right, you have a lot of a lot of alcohol.
So this is cushion.
Oh, this is the foam. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pretty thick foam. Was it like 5 inches?
It's actually 2 layers of foam.
Yep.
1 layer just in the back because it is a different height than the rest of it. So the first layer is to even it out, and then the second layer continues on up to the driver's seat. So obviously I have to move all this out of the way in order to sleep in it. But yes, I can stretch out, if I have my feet on this corner and my head over on that corner.
Like almost diagonal. Okay.
Yeah, then I can sleep straight.
So are your rear seats removed right now, or are they in the car right now?
They're in, but they're fully
fully flat. Okay. Right. Where do you put the stuff when you're sleeping?
Driver's seat.
All in the driver's seat. Wow, that's a lot.
So I have to move it to the driver's seat, sleep here, and then in the morning move it back here, and then move on.
How long does it take you to put all that stuff in the front?
Not long, 15 minutes at most.
That's not bad. That's how you go.
A fair amount of this wasn't here when I first started driving.
Right. Oh, you collected things along the way.
I've collected some things that, this is all stuff I collected, and there's a box up there, which also is stuff I've collected.
Nice.
So,
right now, you don't have anything in your frunk. Is that right? Because
That
it's
is
been, you
correct.
can't open it, right?
That is correct. There's nothing in there. By chance, there was nothing in there before the accident, so I mean, there is literally nothing in there.
Okay. All right. Well, we have tools here. Do you need help getting it open, or are you okay with keeping it closed?
I'm okay with keeping it closed because I'm afraid once it's open, I might not be able to get it closed again.
Right. I see.
And
okay.
I want to keep driving.
Nice. Yeah. So what do you have in here?
This is adapters that I carry with me.
Just in case.
I have more adapters. I bought the parts to make adapters for every NEMA adapter there is.
Wow. So you came prepared. You're ready to go here.
Yes. Now, after driving quite a bit, and 2 years ago I did a 14,000 mile road trip. This year I haven't logged the number of miles yet, but it's probably more like 20,000 miles.
So
and 20,000 miles, and I've not had to pay for a single charger.
No repairs or anything like on the road.
Yeah, that's my question.
I did have to repair a flat tire.
Okay.
Well, it's not worth it then. Let's get out of here, Sean. Yeah. But let me ask you a question. So, how many miles are on this car?
About 120,000.
120,000 miles. Issues. Name them. What went wrong with the car in that kind of miles?
Okay. One of the first things that went wrong at about 20 or 30,000 miles was one of the coolant pumps failed.
Okay, so minor.
Quite minor, and the charge to me was zero. It was under warranty.
Awesome. Okay.
Also, it happened just before a funeral. And,
okay.
So I called Tesla kind of in a panic of, I've got this message, your coolant pump failed, contact Tesla service immediately, but I got to run to a funeral.
Right.
And they said, it's redundant. There's 3 coolant pumps that can work with 2. Go ahead, drive to your funeral.
Really?
Come back and, get it fixed, Monday morning.
Okay, awesome.
So I did.
So service was great. So the first thing, 30,000 miles, coolant pump under warranty.
Right.
What after that? Anything?
About 45,000 miles or so, the motor started getting noisy.
The drive unit, okay.
Rear drive unit only. I noticed it starting to get a bit noisy when I was in California.
Yep.
I continued driving and had it checked when I was in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
So you just pulled into any old Tesla. You called them first.
I called them
and
first,
you pulled in, right?
Pulled in at the Minneapolis service center.
Right.
And
I know, it was like
they
$1 billion
checked it
there.
out and assured me that even though it was getting annoyingly noisy, that it was still drivable and I could continue driving.
Right.
Drove on to Maine.
That's a heck of a trip, right?
And then back to Maryland, and once back in Maryland, then I had the drive unit replaced.
Now,
at that point, it had gotten noisy enough that my neighbor could hear me drive past his house even when he was inside his house.
Wow.
Interesting.
So
hear what that sounds like.
Yeah.
But it was about 55,000 miles when that motor got replaced.
How long did it take from to replace the motor?
Same day. I mean, I dropped it off in the morning and picked it up in the evening.
Did you sleep in the car while they did it?
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
No, the Maryland service, Rockville Service Center is just 7 miles from my house.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty convenient then.
Convenient,
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Actually, you know what?
Where's
This
the service center around here? It's got to be Boston.
is only one. Yeah, it's only one. A
So
coolant pump, drive unit. What else?
Now that drive unit was at about 55,000 miles is when it was replaced. It was about 45,000 miles when I first detected it was getting noisy.
Oh, so you drove into the 10,000 miles before you got it replaced?
Yes.
How loud was the sound when it initially started?
Initially, I could barely hear it. And it just slowly got noisier and noisier.
Right, okay.
It wasn't a sudden, wow, this is noisy. It was just, it slowly got noisier. At about 95,000 miles, the second drive unit started getting noisy.
So about,
and
wow, okay.
So from 55,000 to 95,000, it was on the second drive unit.
Okay.
Also replaced totally free.
Do you feel like you might have had an issue going on with Tesla at that point? Where you
No.
had 2 in a row?
No. No hassles, and they cheerfully replaced it totally free.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so at 50,000 miles is when my warranty expired.
Okay.
I chose not to get the extended warranty.
Oh, risky man.
I had so little, issues.
Yeah.
Other than the drivetrain,
which is under warranty.
Which is under warranty.
All right.
So I decided not to get the extended warranty.
Okay.
And at about 70,000 miles, my air conditioning quit.
Okay.
Turned out the battery pack is close to 400 volts. The air conditioner runs at about 250 volt DC. So there's a DC-DC converter,
right?
And that failed.
Ah,
so it
interesting.
wasn't the air conditioner that failed; it was the DC-DC converter.
But there were no notifications telling you that,
Correct.
you know, hey, the DC converter isn't working.
No notifications whatsoever. It's just that I put it at maximum cooling and feel, and that's room temperature.
Interesting.
So,
All right, because that converter plays a vital part in the car. That's pretty interesting. How I didn't say anything. Yeah, it actually charges the 12-volt battery. Yeah. So that's
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it acts as the alternator in a typical ICE car. So it uses the power from the 400-volt battery to step down the voltage to 12 volts to charge it. So what did they say?
That cost about $2,400 to replace.
Wow.
However, the extended warranty
Yep.
would have been $3,500.
Right.
So I still saved over $1,000.
Right. So at that point, you'd start praying. If you bought the extended warranty, you'd start praying that more stuff goes wrong. But so far, it's not bad.
And that was it.
This is a luxurious accommodation for these dogs, for sure.
So the vent underneath the driver's seat is still there, but the other two vents have been just vented inside here.
Okay.
And so then there is, my slipper is
right
blocking
there.
it, but there's a vent right there.
Oh, coming out the side.
So
Coming out
they're
the side, just
good.
specifically to
to cool the dogs out. How long are you planning on keeping this car for?
probably drive it till it doesn't drive anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
Drive it until it's hauled off to the dump.
Okay. Sean and I may haul. We have a service that we provide where we haul Teslas off to the dump. What made you decide to get a Tesla, though?
I was really tired of driving noisy cars.
Okay.
I mean, the Mazda.
Uh-oh. Sean's got a noisy car.
I hated the idea of getting a gas guzzler,
Yep.
but I really wanted a quiet car.
Okay.
A friend of mine went to the DC Auto Show and happened to walk past the Tesla showroom on K Street. He called me and was like, "Dude, you
gotta get
try
this.
driving this thing.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Call and get a test drive.
Yeah.
Test drive." So I did. 1 week later, I ordered it.
Really?
So
That was it this same? Like, did you want the green? Did you want the aerial wheels? Is that what you wanted?
Well, I first considered buying red, but then I decided if I'm going green, I'm going all out.
Yeah.
So I bought green.
Okay. All right.
The main thing that drew me to it was how it was quiet.
Okay.
Now, of course, when you're driving high speed, it's not so quiet anymore.
It's like
but
wind buffeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no backup car for you. Your Tesla is your primary means of transportation.
My only means.
Wow.
So, well, all I have to do is the platform is held in by 2 bolts, and so
It's like a false floor. That's kind of
I
neat.
just have to, actually I first would unbolt the frame and take that out, and then I would unbolt the platform, take that out, put the seat in there, plug it in. I don't have to bolt it in, I just have to plug it in, do the update, unplug the seat, take it back out, put this back in.
So realistically, this is like a pickup truck in itself, because like my pickup bed's like what, the same size as that. That's pretty cool. Looks like you have a little ironing board there. So this whole thing's custom.
Yes.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice that. The entire thing's custom. Hold on 1 second.
So that's the dogs, if they see it happen.
Like,
Wow.
Or did you have somebody do it?
I had someone do it.
Looks like an ironing board. That's kind of neat.
Looks,
Wow, that's cool. So do you have any drugs in here? So does this headlight actually work?
The headlight works, but the parking light does not.
Ah, I see.
let's see, that-
Let me ask you a question. So
if they total it out,
if they total this car,
buy it back.
I'm buying it back, definitely.
so you want this car. You don't want any Tesla. You want this car.
Yes.
Now, would you also buy another Tesla?
Because I have been in the 48 contiguous states with this car.
Okay.
I've been
Taking it to
to
50.
the westernmost of the 3 western states. I've been to the northernmost of all the northern states. I've been to the easternmost of most of the eastern states, and about half of the southern states. I've been to the southernmost. I want to finish that.
You have a plan.
And yes, so I want to finish hitting those extremes, and I want to get to Alaska and get to Hawaii in this car.
Okay.
And in this car. So if they tow it out, I am buying it back and getting it repaired because I want this car to get to all those states.
Okay.
That's dedication.
That's dedication right there. Well, if you need any help, if they say it's totaled and they won't help you,
We know
come. You know where to come. You come right here. This is Sean and Rich's Tesla shop. Well, not shop, but repair shop.
Emporium.
Tesla Emporium. But I'm actually gonna go work on Maeve. If you want to see me remove a battery pack from a Tesla,
Definitely.
you're welcome to watch. It should take me about maybe like half an hour or so.
I definitely want to join you.
We're gonna do some filming and some various shenanigans, but we'll be over there next to the car. So I'm gonna get it started. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. We have the battery removal video coming up later on this week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a couple days, all right?